So I've got a question. Is it Theme Fund or the Me Fund?
Oh, it's the Me Fund, with spaces.
Okay, then that raises a second question. What the hell does that mean? Are you actually narcissistic enough to pose as a non-profit?
Well, no, not exactly, but I was narcissistic enough in high school.
You'd better explain yourself, or this friendship might be over.
Well, okay, not so much narcissism, more like creative panhandling. You see, back in high school, circa 1999 or so, I was the poor kid in my social circles, so I never really had money for lunch, so I would ask people if they wanted to donate to the Me Fund and help feed starving children. Me, mostly.
Okay, wait. If you were poor, wouldn't you qualify for free lunch? Don't most school systems do that nowadays?
Well, yeah, I suppose I could have qualified for free lunch, but you see, all my friends ate lunch in the courtyards outside. They got things from the little stands around the school, and so for me to make it socially, to stand in line in the lunchroom would just never have worked.
Oh yeah, that worked out for you. How many of those friends do you still talk to? One? Maybe two?
That's hardly an indicator. Almost no one talks to the friends they had in high school after college. Unless, of course, they went to the same college.
Yes, but you never went to college.
Once again, irrelevant. I did spend lots of time away from my friends in a college-like environment.
Okay, whatever. See, I went shopping around the Googles and I found that you have a plethora of abandoned textual blogs. What's the deal?
I just prefer video. I mean, it's much easier for me to sit here and talk to a camera than it is to sit and type out a blog post, which I end up re-editing over and over again before it ever hits the public eye.
I imagine that's probably due to the fact that we learn speech first. It's one of those early child development things, so it's easier for humans to speak to each other versus to read and write to each other, right?
Yeah, there's that. But this is more engaging to me than it is to read or write a blog post. I'm a big fan of mindless entertainment.
But you know that's not even true. You read books like a fiend.
Yeah,
the
but
editing thing, you edit the bejesus out of these clips before you put them on YouTube. I have personally witnessed you work on a video for 12 plus hours.
But that's fun. Revising and tweaking a textual blog? God, it's hard enough to retain an audience as it is. I don't want to bore them with text.
I see.
In addition, with video, it's easy to understand sarcasm, humor, or wit. In text, there's too much room for audience interpretation. Here, if I have a slightly different inflection, the audience understands what I'm trying to say, even though I'm not actually saying the words that I want them to understand I'm saying.
So what you're really saying is that subtext is more evident in video form.
Exactly. It's like that scene in Sideways where they're sitting on the porch talking about wine. If you read that scene, you would just understand it to be a dull conversation about the intricacies of wine. But when you watch it and you see the performance, you understand they're talking about something much deeper.
You're a nerd, you know that?
Yeah, but at least I admit it. Speaking of the Me Fund, I'm going to Portland, Oregon for the YouTube gathering, and I don't exactly have the money to pay for that because I'm a volunteer, so there's a link in the sidebar to the PayPal account of the Me Fund. If you would like to help me get to Portland, click on it and give some money. Thanks. Love you guys.
Were you planning on telling them that all the extra proceeds are going to the Uncultured project? Link in the sidebar?
Nah, I was gonna leave that up to you. Haha, sucker.